We've got a guy flipping his car down here like Bam Margera before he put on loads of weight on his skateboard. Hello lads, and welcome back to some more Forza Ramming Sport 7. I've got a video of, well, just cars in food liveries today. I'm in the Lotus Exige S right now, sporting a very snazzy Oreo livery here at the Bugatti track. So, gonna let everyone past, and well, this car is a bit of an OP beast in S-Class, isn't it? So, let's see what she can do. Coming into the chicane, everyone's having a bit of a tangle up. I'm going to give him a nudge because, well, I'm just impatient. I need to get to the finish line so I can take my prize of one pack of brownie flavoured Oreos. So that's already us up into 10th. This car just has the legs, the handling, the brakes. It has it all. It does the business. These guys are going to make a bit of contact, and I was having a look up the inside, but he kind of turns into my line a bit, so that's going to unsettle my car and not allow me to take my position. Now, what are these guys doing? Thank God we're around them. Don't have to worry about going into the back of them anymore. Like I say in most of my videos, it is very hard when you've got a car with good brakes and everyone else has rubbish brakes, because you want to brake later and, well, you're just going into the back of them. I'll take a bit of a dodgy line into that chicane, but we haven't lost too much time. If you can drive this car like rubbish and still get a good position. This was pretty much, well, I think this was only the second time I've ever done this track. So, I wasn't really sure about my lines, wasn't really sure about where I was going, and I pride myself on not using that noob braking line. I'm not going to do that. So, up into 5th already. We've gone from last to 5th, 16th to 5th within one lap. This guy is having a look back. Oh, I don't know where he's gone though. I did see his proximity arrow flashing. So somehow I've just overtaken someone and we are still in 5th. So I'm not really sure how that works. Never mind. Oh, we've got a guy off there, so that's 4th position. We have skipped to lap number 3, just in case you weren't paying attention. I always fall asleep when I watch my own videos, to be honest. I don't know, I just find watching racing videos, it's like really relaxing and kind of hypnotic in a way. I don't know why. It's meant to be really intense, isn't it? But it's not for me. Just helps me nod right off in the evenings. So we almost got a podium position in the Oreo Exige. We did set pretty good lap times. I could have set much better lap times if I, had a bit of practice in this car and on that track. But I didn't. So we're going to move to Silverstone in back in the KFC food delivery Porsche 911. Letting everyone go past again. I just like doing that, I like watching the carnage unfold before your eyes. And that way, it's just more fun overtaking. So, very slow Porsche. I'm going to hit him. And we've got a guy flipping his car down here like Bam Margera before he put on loads of weight on his skateboard. So, that is us up into 12th, making a move up the inside of the Mustang. Looks like we've got that move complete now. I don't know what the hell's going on here. I'm not sure who's ghosted, who's not, where I can go. It's absolute carnage, to be honest. Well, we're up into 10th already. 8 positions done within 3 turns. 4. So I'm going to go for a bomb. I have confidence that I can bomb in this car anyway. I'd had a couple of races in this. I think this was my 4th race in this car, so I was up for it. Now, what's this guy doing? This guy When you see someone driving a car that they would do the school run in, just beware. Beware. God, there's so much punting going on right here. I'm going to have a look up the inside, but mum on a school run. God, she's late. The kids are going to be late for lesson 1, first period. Sorry, first period. That's what they used to call it at our school. I wasn't talking about the mum being on a period or anything. I mean, well, she kind of was driving like she was. I give the Mustang a nudge, but if you're going to slam on the brakes in a zone where there isn't a braking zone, then I'm really sorry, guy, but receive the punt. Awfully sorry. Coming along the straight. I think this corner's called Cops, innit? Oh, I have no idea. I was calling a different corner Cops in my last video, but I'm pretty sure it was Maggots and Beckett's now I look back on it. So we've got two guys having a little battle here. A Ferrari and an NSX. The NSX is a very solid car in A class. But let's see what we can do about it. Up the inside. Have we got the move done? He's still very close behind. On the brakes nicely though, for whatever corner that's called, and that's gained us massive time on the NSX behind. I don't know, maybe he was using a dodgy tune or something, because that NSX should be able to wipe the floor with me, to be honest. I do need to give a Ferrari 360 Medina a go in this game. A gorgeous car. I just love Ferraris, you know. They're right up my street. So let's see what we can do with about gaining a position on him. On the brakes nicely though. But so is he. I'm pretty much taking the exact same line as him through there. I could have taken it a little tighter, taken a slightly later apex on the first corner out of these two, and that would have given me a better line for the second corner. So right, it looks like his car is a little bit quicker all round than mine. I'm not really making too many mistakes, so I should be right on the back of him here. Now he is going to run slightly wide. I just managed to keep 2 wheels on the track. You're allowed to take 2 wheels off beyond the curb. As long as you've got 2 wheels on the curb, I'm pretty sure that means you are clean. Oh, just got a message. It's just started snowing here, and I am freezing. It's almost March and it's snowing. I suppose it snows in March all the time, doesn't it? Well, I've only lived in the town that I've lived in for 5 years, and for the first 4 years of me living here it didn't snow at all, but now we're just getting loads of it. Reverse global warming. Now that was the last chance I had to get the move done on the 360, so I had to go for the bomb there. You know, it was either that or settle for 8th, and I knew I had a bit of a gap behind me, so if I messed it up I was still going to be in 8th anyway. So I tried it, I failed it. It wasn't a bad race, so you know, I thought I'd show you it, thought I'd feature it on the channel. So, Coca-Cola. It's a food and drink day, like I said, food and drinks. So, once again, got to let everyone go past, haven't we? Someone didn't really want to join the rest of the pack, so someone's miles behind. I'm not waiting for them to come. Someone's doing a kickflip. It's just everyone's just decided to park up, you know, have a little mothers meeting, maybe a barbecue. Nah, it's a bit dark for a barbecue, isn't it? Plus this track's in America, not Australia, so maybe everyone parked up to show off their guns. I don't know, that's what they like in America, I think. I don't know. I'm sure not all of you are gun obsessed. Just the slightly more deranged spectrum of... Nah, guns are fun, you know. I like going clay pigeon and shooting and stuff. I just don't take the gun home with me once I've finished having fun with it. That's the difference. So So I'm getting on the brakes a little bit late. And I've never done this layout of VIR before. And you're gonna see my mistake. I think I'm going right there, but no, I'm not. No, I am not. So I'm in the grass. This is a very tight, wiggly track, this. I think it should be used for cars that don't have much more than 8 horsepower, personally. So that little mistake is going to lose me a bit of time. It's okay though, we're still with these guys. We've still got a race on here. Had a guy off into the tyre wall back there, so that is a free position. Now, one of these guys has gone off wide, so I'm going to tuck in nicely. Very, very tight configuration, this. Really got to be just, you know, you've got to be patient. That's all it takes, patience. I do have to say, racing games are probably the hardest games in the world to be patient on, though. If you ever have a kid that is just impatient all the time, maybe get him this game, or her, get them this game to teach them a little bit of restraint. And then if that doesn't do anything, then, well, I guess it's time for the belt, isn't it? No, I'm just kidding. I'd never hit my kids if I had them. So, we're right on the back of this Mustang still. Me and him were having some pretty good racing, to be honest. So we're just doing 2 laps of VIR today, thank God, because this configuration is a nightmare when you don't know where you're going. So, just getting on the brakes just about in time. Quite nicely, actually. I think my car was slightly better than this Mustang in the front on the brakes, but everywhere else he was better. Jumping forward a bit, still in the same place we were in, and now we're coming up to this corner again, and I think we're going right again, but I just remembered just about I dip one wheel onto the grass and it is going to slow me down. I just have no idea where I'm going here. It's a nightmare. My frame rate's all over the place with this recording. Oh, it's such a pain in the arse. I don't know why Forza's like this. So we're going to go around the outside of this guy. That is a free position. It's not really going to affect me and the Mustang's battle for 4th. Well, we're not quite battling. I'm just trying to keep up. And in the end, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. He just had the legs on me down that straight and got away. So thank you very, very much for watching this video, guys. I know it was different. I normally do the whole video in one car, but I thought I'd mix it up a bit. So yeah, thank you. If you enjoyed the video, please press the subscribe button. It means the world to me. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.